I know. Boston essentially has been turned into the yellow Furby. That is how hazy it's been for the past day and a half. With the pollen that's outside, literally, we talked about how you would go to the car wash and wash your car and then come back out and it's coated in pollen. This happened to Brian, one of our coworkers here, Brian Lowell, here at NBC 10 Boston. He washed his truck. He said 2 hours later, it was back coated in pollen. And here's part of the reason why. Look at the cloud, the loud cloud of pollen that was draped over New England. This view is courtesy of Sky Ranger and driver, pilot Ed Hughes. You can see the blue skies. On top of that, of course, the ground where you and I live and work and play and now sneeze too, and wedged right in between, it's a pollen. There was a literal lid on the atmosphere known as a Kappa inversion yesterday, such that some of the weather reporting sites actually through, I believe, Bristol County and Taunton, for example, actually reported clouds. They weren't clouds in the sky. It was the pollen cloud that actually triggered that weather report. So please keep in mind, if you are an allergy sufferer, this is not the time you want to be outdoors for sure if your allergies haven't let you know that already. The pollen count today for tree pollen is still high. Grass is moderate. Mold is low, and weed is also moderate too. But I think in the days to come, we'll see that lessen just because Thursday we will actually have a different scenario going on. There's some rain, so that washes some of the stuff out, which, by the way, pollen can travel 500 miles from Richmond, Virginia, for example, all the way here in Boston, too. So even if we don't have a lot of blooms and blossoms, which we do, they can still be transported from other areas of the country. Part of the reason why the pollen count does die off just a little bit today, not a lot, is an east wind that picks up at about 15 miles an hour, right around 11:30 to noon today. And then winds are out of the south and east, so still that onshore flow. Not only will that knock down the pollen, that will also keep our temperatures at bay, too, at the immediate coastline. Tomorrow, winds are back from the south and west, so the pollen count does go back up, and the temperatures respond as well. Today, highs are right around 70 degrees with an east wind 10 to 15 miles an hour. With that consistent onshore wind, our temperatures don't budge too much. We sit at 58 degrees right now. It is not as humid today, too, so that's some of the good news, and also not as hot as well. So if you're going for an outdoor run, really, the pollen is the only thing you have to worry about. Tomorrow, it's a warm day, hot day at that, and the last dry day as highs are near 82 degrees. Let's track the showers. There may be 1 or 2 scattered showers tomorrow at about 5 to 6 across the Merrimack River Valley. I don't think that's widespread. I don't think that causes much of a fuss. What will on Thursday, as this next system nears, is widespread showers and downpours through the morning commute, and then by the afternoon time frame, things start to weaken just a little bit. But that's just round one of multiple. This is the parent area of low pressure that's responsible and delivers spokes of rainfall. So here it is again, Thursday morning, anchored across Canada. Wave after wave after wave of rainfall coming through. Totals could top 1.5 to maybe even 2.5 inches of rainfall. I'll leave you with a look at the 10-day forecast. Showers and maybe even thunderstorms on Thursday. And look at how this cranks Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Next Monday, the same storm system is essentially overhead delivering waves of rainfall. I know Latoya throws her hands up in the air. She's like, all right, what happened? We had 5 days of 70 and 80. Now we've got 5 days of rainfall.
On the weekend, too.
On the weekend.
Days.
Well, old habits die hard, right?
On my birthday, Tevin. Thanks a lot.